Let's get ready to rumble!
Hello my friends and welcome for my weekly whiskey review. My name is Dan and this YouTube channel is about whiskey, and I review a different expression every week, going through visual presentation, nose, taste, finish, give the whiskey a mark and share my opinions with you. And if you want to be up to date with my future reviews, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and touch the bell for notification. And today I shall review a very interesting single malt Scotch whiskey, Glengoyne, 12 years old, from the Highland region of Scotland. Only just, you'll see why. Let me show you the bottles. A 700 ml bottle and a 200 ml bottle. Not far from Glasgow, in the south of the Highland region of Scotland, we find Glengoyne Distillery. It sits above the A81, which marks the old Highland line that divides the Highlands from the lowland. It's been there since 1833, and every year in the winter, the hill behind the distillery becomes a beacon for migrating flocks of geese, which is why this place of the Highland border is known as the Glen of the Geese, or in Gaelic, Glengoyne. So Glengoyne means the Valley of the Wild Geese, and since 2003 it has been owned by Ian MacLeod Distillers. The Glengoyne Distillery uses only barley that has been dried using warm air. They don't use any peat smoke in this process. Once dried, the malted barley is ground into grist and mixed with water from a Loch Carron in a mash tun. The wort is then piped into one of 6 large wooden washbacks made from a traditional Oregon pine, where yeast is added to convert the malt sugars into alcohol. Fermentation then takes place for a period of between 40 to 50 hours. The wash is then transferred into the pot stills for the longest distillation process of any Scottish whiskey to produce the spirit that will slowly mature in oak casks. Those casks are made to order from European and American oak, themselves prepared for 6 years before they're ready to carry the whiskey to maturity, always at natural color. The milder climate of the Southern Highlands affect the maturing whiskey over time and results in the fresher, lighter taste associated with this malt, a contrast to the rugged malts of the Northern Highland or the medicinal heavy malts of Islay. In the old days, Glengoyne was one of the whiskey providers for blenders. However, since the 1990s, and especially in the hands of Ian MacLeod Distillers, it is known as a single malt producer, and with a lot of success, actually, having a wide range of expressions. The main range consists of the 10, 12, 18 and 21 years old single malts, legacy and cask strength. Unfortunately, the 15 years old has been discontinued. The 12 years old expression is bottled at 43% ABV and created from a mixture of both sherry and bourbon casks, and retails between £35 and £40 a bottle. 40% of the used casks are first fill, with 20% first fill European or oloroso sherry casks and 20% first fill American oak bourbon casks. Natural color, rich gold in the glass. on the nose. Very fresh and clean on the nose. Sherry notes straight away combined with some caramel and vanilla. Very nice smell, and the 43% ABV does not bother me at all. So we have two sides here. We have the fruitiness and we have the sweetness. Red apples, pears, bananas, dry fruits, and grapes. All those fruity notes combine with some honey sweetness, vanilla, and caramel. Yep, again, nice, fresh, and clean on the palate. A very nice entry. Actually, more than an entry level dram. The 43% ABV I feel quite good. It is chill filtered. I think it is. There is no complexity over here, but hey, we don't need every single drum to be extremely complex, do we? We have a little bit of everything from the nose, some sherry, some vanilla, brown sugar, dry fruits, honey. It feels very nice in the mouth. Some oakiness coming through, cinnamon, and again, sherry. I think this can be a very nice day-to-day drum. Medium finish, slightly spicy, peppery, and fruity, with no bitterness. 8.6 out of 10. A solid mark for a good quality whiskey. You cannot go wrong with this drum, and I will definitely enjoy this bottle until the last drop. Thank you very much for watching. There are plenty of other expressions to come in the next weeks, months, so until next time, slanjiva.